Following the retirement of Tom Brady, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are now once again searching for a future franchise quarterback. Excuse me, I can't talk today. And I think it's going to be interesting, especially heading into the 2023 NFL Draft, currently sitting with the 19th overall pick in that draft. I really think that the Bucs are either A, going to have to make a move, or just pray that somehow Will Levis falls to you at 19, or somebody, one of the top-ish quarterbacks falls to you. Or do you go Hendon Hooker? Think it's an option, but I think that there's a lot of different things we can look at and a lot of different things that can go right. In other words, dream draft scenarios for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is our latest scenario that we're going to play out. We're going to play out both sides. Best case, worst case, what do we think is going to happen, what do we think could happen for the Buccaneers as we move along here. So, again, this isn't a mock draft. We're just kind of trying to show, what could potentially happen here for the Bucs and hopefully go from there. So, top needs, I think it's quarterback. That I know Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask are on the roster right now, but at the end of the day, if somehow, some magical way that Anthony Richardson falls to you at 19, I don't see how you don't take him. But I think the Bucs, they've got a lot of talent in a lot of different areas, especially on the offensive side of the football, particularly at weapons, that is, because I know they need help on the offensive line. But overall, this team could be pretty interesting. And at 19, just kind of running through a simulation here. So, one day it's Bryce Young. The next day it is C.J. Stroud between these two things. So, it is what it is. Will Levis going forward to the Colts. Wow. Anthony Richardson going to the Raiders. I love it. But getting here at 19 is going to be interesting because, first off, I think Bijan Robinson would be a lot of fun for Tampa Bay. So the best case scenario is, for me, is one of those top four quarterbacks falling to them at 19, which, we've seen Will Levis go anywhere from, 3 or 4, all the way down to I've seen him go down in the 20s, which is kind of wild for me. But I do think that Will Levis is going to be one of those guys that, we could see take a draft day tumble. And if that happens, I think that could work very well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, the rest of this offensive line, as far as tackles go, I really feel like they're okay in most regards. I know you got rid of Donovan Smith, so if you want to get a left tackle like Anton Harrison or somebody like that, or maybe I can't remember their free agency off the top of my head. Maybe they signed a tackle, but at 19 is going to be a really good spot because I think there's going to be Darnell Wright's going to be there. He's mainly a right tackle, so Tristan Wirfs is a stud. Anton Harrison's a good left tackle. Broderick Jones. So there's options at left tackle if you want to go in that direction. But again, Bijan Robinson could also be there. So I think the Bucs are in really good spot in that particular regard because they really look like they're a team that, honestly, they've got weapons, but Bijan Robinson would really exacerbate some problems for a lot of defenses. And then, tight end is a deep class, so I know that PFF has their draft needs here, so this is a deep tight end class. But, if it were to fall like this would be pretty hard for me because at 19, I really think that the Bucs, could either trade back and get some draft capital. Again, best case scenario, Will Levis falls to you. Worst case scenario, Bijan Robinson, and most of these tackles are gone. But I do think that they're going to be in a spot where no matter what, they could get somebody that they like and that will fill an immediate need on the roster. So the Bucs are sitting in a really good spot. So the dream draft scenario is, hey, in that first round, one of those top four quarterbacks falls to you. In the second round, and I'm just going to simulate a pick here. So, or you can take Hendon Hooker right now. I know a lot of people, like a lot of Vikings fans, have been kind of not happy about that idea, but I say we're just going to take Hendon Hooker right now since all of those quarterbacks have already went. But when you get into the second round, specifically along the offensive linemen, Luke Weipler's there, Joe Tippmann, I think those guys could play guard no problem. Cody Mock, he projects as a guard in the NFL. So the Bucs, yes, you get your future franchise quarterback or maybe Bijan Robinson in the first round, whatever. But at the end of the day, you could also get a very quality offensive lineman in the second round. Plus, you've got some extra picks a little bit later on as well. So I think the Bucs are sitting in a very good spot. But that is it. Those are the dream draft scenarios for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all of you guys. Love you guys are all truthfully awesome. In the description, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our dream draft scenarios for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 2023 NFL Draft.